I've woken to a really cold and frosty November morning. It's one of those days where there's a real chill in the air and you can feel that we're on the cusp of winter. The sky is beautifully, beautifully blue. There's frost all over the grass and it looks quite magical out there. It's incredibly cold. I'm below freezing, I think. You know, frost all over the garden. I've got my jumper on, the wood burner going, and for the first time last night we put our heating on, which we've been managing to do without until now, but you know, it really is quite cold. Last night I arrived late back from London. I arrived back at the station quite late at night, and there was ice all over the windscreen. I was completely unprepared for how cold it was going to be, and I didn't have any de-icer and had to sit there for, I don't know, 10 minutes whilst it defrosted. Yeah, I thought we would head out and take the dogs for a walk. I'll probably take Coco out first. She can't walk that far, and then we'll head out with Rhubarb, who has loads and loads of energy and can run and run. Here she is. I think she's heard her name and the word walk and is good to go. And then I'd like to show you around the University of Oxford. So it's where I studied as an undergraduate and graduate. It's where I developed my love of reading, of English literature. One of the real privileges of having studied at Oxford is that you're able to go and wander the colleges after you've left. And normally you'd have to pay an entrance fee for each college, but I'm hoping to be able to take you round a number of colleges. And so in the space of a few minutes, I think you'll see Brasenose, Balliol, Somerville, which is on the Woodstock Road, Magdalen, some really beautiful colleges, which I think that you will really enjoy. Oxford has a really special place in my heart. It's where my husband and I met. You know, as I said, I went back to do graduate study and, you know, found it a very difficult place to leave. One of the books that I'm reading at the moment is Joanna Miller's The Eights. It's a debut novel set in 1920s Oxford, follows the journeys of four women who are some of the first to matriculate at the university. This is the novel that we're reading on Rocking the Book Chat, an online book club that I host on Instagram. If you go onto my Instagram, have a look in my bio, you'll see it there. And so each month we choose a book to read, and this is what we're reading at the moment ahead of Christmas. And so if you like historical fiction, if you like book club fiction, you might want to give that a go. Anyway, I'll finish this cup of tea and I think we're then ready to head out.